So there's been a lot of talk lately suggesting that mixing is unnecessary. However, I just don't quite agree with that statement. It just seems unlikely that the developer would implement a dedicated mixing mechanic and a quest specifically designed to demonstrate its benefit if it weren't intended to add a real value. While it's true that you can still achieve substantial profits without mixing, as Odo, a YouTuber who I actually watch and enjoy, has a really good video on how to make 150 day with base screen crack. But enough of that. I'm just gonna throw you guys just what I think about mixing. I might get shit on in the comments, but other than that, y'all, let's hop right into the video. Alrighty guys, so what I want to start off with is customers addiction. So addiction really plays a huge part in your profit making and also how much your customers are going to buy and how much they're going to pay for it. So with a good mix, you do really have those chances to boost that profit margin and just really make more money compared to an unmixed product. So with regular base OG Kush, with 2 buds in a baggie, I can only sell that for 76. With the regular Atomic Purple Fire 8 mix, regular asking price, I can sell it for 320. That's about as simple as I can explain it, as just mixing really does help with that extra boost of income, along with the extra addiction that the mixed products give out. So every day the addiction drops 6.5% or 6.25%, my bad. And like every day you're just losing that addiction, which is making them not spend as much, is making them not buy as much, and you're just overall losing just a profit, which is understandable. Keeping up on those mixed products is just hard, but it really does pay out if you do. I do realize that base products sometimes do come with a just like a regular addictiveness, but I really feel like mixing products really just push that extra profit making, that extra money out of the customers, that extra just product buying. It really does help squeeze out that just overall income. There's been talk about customers having a specific product preference, but in my whole 172 hours of playing this game, I've pretty much haven't really noticed any difference when selling a product to a different customer, which I've sold almost every single product I have ever created. I have not found really any difference. So in my opinion, I really think mixing the cocaine to the max price for 999 just is an overall better profit margin, just because mixing does have that better potential to make more money, along with getting them more addicted for them to make them spend more money. Like there's also situations where based on your level, a customer might only plan to spend around $600. For example, let's look at Charles Rowland. So he only has a $400 to $800 spending like weekly limit, but he does 7 out of 7 orders per day. We can break that with addiction, and then also we can also break that by only having the cocoa listed for 999, because that's the only thing he'll be able to buy. And if you have him supplied by a dealer, just put in the mixed product and Charles will only be able to buy that, and basically breaking the weekly spending limit, which addiction does help with that. But if you only have like cocaine listed for 999, they will buy that. They will buy that specifically, and you made almost $400 more than that customer planned to spend. As I mentioned, that addiction really does help with breaking that spending limit. Just mixing also helps with making your customers addicted. So just it makes them just want to purchase more than they originally intended, and with that increased addiction on that mixed product, they get more addicted. So that's the potential for more higher sales the next time you go and talk to that customer. It just, there's so many aspects to mixing that I think just is so beneficial, but this is really all that I really wanted to point out to you guys. This is a really short video. I'm sorry if anybody is going to be upset if I missed anything. I'm pretty much just covered the basics of how I think mixing is really useful to, increasing that extra profit, that extra dollar to the pocket. But other than that, y'all, I just really want to appreciate the hella support that we got on that last video. Like, holy shit, guys. Fucking out. I don't even, I got no words for that, y'all. Like, that was insane. I really appreciate you guys. I really hope that this video can kind of do the same, but it really doesn't have to. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Other than that, happy growing marijuana.